Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, episode 6, You Got Slept. 25 of the craziest knockouts I could find at the Bellator promotion. So first up in 25th, Fabian Edwards versus Lyoto Machida. Fabian Edwards is the brother of welterweight champion of the UFC, Leon Edwards. Knocking out an old school guy there, Lyoto Machida. I've seen a few of Fabian's fights. He's a very talented fighter and I'm not surprised. Training with Leon Edwards all day long. Next up in 24th we have Sergio Pettis versus Kyoji Horiguchi. He was unlucky to kick miss there. That would have levelled the guy to start with, but yeah, nice little spinning back fist there. Lovely finish. And for those that don't know, Sergio Pettis, the brother of Anthony Showtime Pettis, who used to fight at the UFC. Next up we have Raufeon Stots versus Juan Archuleta. Lovely kick, shin to the top of the dome, beautiful. And what was my guy Stotts doing when he got pushed off by the ref? He did some like backflip stuff, but you couldn't really see it, couldn't get an angle of it, I couldn't find one. So in 22nd place we have Sabah Homasi versus Mika Turil. Lovely little overhand right, caught my man right off guard and boom, down he goes. Next up we have Aaron Pico versus Daniel Carey. Nasty little clubbing shot of his wrist, hit them nerves in the neck area and vroom, body limp. Next up we got Borics versus Nikolov. So trying to track down all these videos, I noticed that Bellator have a lot of flying knee finishes, so you will see a few in this compilation. Nice little feint in this one with his left hand there to make him look like he's going to throw a punch, so my man ducks and boom, straight into the knee. So 19th we have Patricky Pitbull versus Ryan Couture. Love a bit of the Brazilian Patricky, he's a savage fighter, great with his hands. Knocked out quite a few opponents. Next up in 18th, Michael Venom Page versus Evangelista Santos. Absolutely vicious flying knee. That shot right there put my man in hospital and actually cracked his skull open. I will insert image now. Turn away if you're squeamish. That shit's just straight up nasty. Ouch. Next up, 17th, we got Claxton versus Bonilla Bowman. That was a proper fly knee, proper hang time. Michael Jordan would have been proud of that air. In 16th, we got Tony Johnson versus Joe Schilling. Short little left hook right on the button and Joe just instantly crumbles. Look at that, my man was sleeping before the deck. Next up, Javi Alaya versus Sergey Kharitonov. Big heavy boys swinging hard, all it takes is one and you're done. Next up, Hisaki Kato versus Joe Schilling. Joe not having a good time in this compilation. Second time sparked out cold.
Like
13th, we have Nick Pace versus Colin Tebow. I could not find a quality image of Tebow to save my life. Another vicious flying knee left my man stiff as a board. I feel like that was one of them follow-up shots that was super unnecessary. My man was dead before he hit the deck. Next up, Juan Archuleta versus Eduardo Dante. Nice movement there from Archuleta, ducked under that right hand, come up over the top with his own right hand and bosh. Good night, Vienna. Next up we have Douglas Lima versus Michael Venom Page. This is a rare moment, watching MVP getting sparked. This doesn't happen very often. That is what you get when you get caught out trying to do all that dancey stuff though, so you take the risk, you get what's coming. In 10th we have Charlie Ward versus Jamie Stevenson. A winging left hook from Charlie right to the chops and my man goes down. Next up in 9th we have Mandel Nallo versus Carrington Banks. That wasn't even a fly knee, it was like a standing raise knee, and what a shot right on the button. That was... In 8th we have Anderson versus Grits. Another nasty standing knee right on the button again, and out cold before he hits the deck. Something about them knees that are just straight up nasty. Next up, the legend Anthony Rumble Johnson versus Jose Augusto. Rumble's a beast. He used to just graze people and then go to sleep. That man caught one right on the chin. Next up, another MVP special against Saunders. My guy Saunders sort of ran into that one. I mean, he's a little bit keen, running in him with his arms down. I'm not sure what he was thinking, but paid the price. Business end in 5th, we have Paul Semtex Daly versus Brennan Ward. Paul Daly was an absolute beast and a powerhouse. Once got fired from the UFC for hitting Josh Koscheck after the bell in an altercation. Next up, my favourite cleanest KO, Michael Chandler versus Patricky Pitbull. The power, the precision and the speed on that right hand is unbelievable. The sound it makes when he hits him sounds like chopping down a tree. Next up we have MVP versus Ryan Couture. There has been a lot of MVP videos in here, but you can't really do a Bellator top 25 knockouts without 3 or 4 of them appearing, because he is that good. So in second place we have Davey Gallen versus Charlie Leary. Now, I'm not sure why this ended up in second place. I think it's because of the way his body talks when he hits him. Just looks so strange. In first place we have Raymond Daniels versus Wilker Barros. My guy Daniels here pulling out something that looks like straight out of a Street Fighter game. Unbelievable. What the hell do you even call that? Anybody in the comment section, let me know what that move is called, because I ain't never seen it before, but I'd like to know. And that concludes this madness video of 25 of the craziest Bellator knockouts. I hope you all enjoyed the vid. If you did, hit that like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And I'll catch you all on the next one, because I'm out.